Thomas liked to puff around his branch line. Working on his branch line. Every day, Thomas saw some fishermen are fishing in the lake. Thomas, I want to fish too. Thomas really wants to do some fishing. Soon, whenever Thomas saw one of the engines, he told them I want to fish. I'm sorry, Thomas, but engines don't fish. Thomas wants to fish. He really wants to fish. Later today, Thomas would pop over to a water tower, but the water tower without service. Bother! I need more water. We'll get the water from the river over there. So Thomas pop over to the river to get some water. Soon they went over the bridge to try to get some water. They got a bucket. The bucket is old, so I have 5 holes. Soon water came out. They had to do it very quickly. Soon they did it several times, and soon Thomas all filled with water. Now, dear, let's go, shall we? Soon Thomas steamed off. But then on the way, Thomas felt something. Oh, I don't feel good. Thomas freaking felt very sick. He can't puff any more steam properly. Oh dear, we have to rest, Thomas. Soon, Thomas and a couple of anti-carbo. Quickly, he puff over to a siding. And put a sign that said, "Danger, keep away." We must call the Fat Controller. Soon, the Fat Control came in with the inspection. Don't worry, Thomas. We'll see what's going on with you. Soon, the inspector came in and looked at Thomas's. Or then, he saw something hopping on the water. Sir, take a look at this. And the Fat Control did. He could not believe it. Sir, have you seen fish? Fish? What's the fish doing there? It must have picked up more in the key. Well, Thomas, we did tell you that engines don't fish. Yes, sir, I'm very sorry, sir. But don't worry, we'll get the fish out. Soon, they got the fish out. It was all fried and cooked. Later, the Fat Controller and the driver and the inspector have a nice bunch of fish and chips. That's a very good fish. Well, Thomas, I hope you'll only listen. That engines should never go fishing. Yes, sir, I'm very sorry, sir. Engine can't fish. It's very uncomfortable. And Thomas did. Thomas Terence in the snow. It was autumn in the total. Winter almost was there. And Thomas the tank engine were pulling a passenger train. Okay. Thomas enjoyed taking passenger trains. Then, across ahead, Thomas saw a tractor. Tractor plowing the fields. Hello, I'm Terence. I'm a tractor and I'm plowing. Hello, I'm Thomas. I'm pulling a train. What ugly wheels you got there? They're not wheels, they're caterpillar tracks. I can go anywhere. I don't need caterpillar. I don't want to go anywhere. I like my rails. Thomas didn't want to say. Caterpillar track. Thomas hooked him off. Soon later, a few months later, it became winter now, and then snow on the way. It's getting very cold. I could deal with the snow. But then, when Thomas arrived at the station, he saw a driver put a snowplow for him. There you go, Thomas. This snowplow help you clear for the snow properly. Thomas was cross. He didn't want the snowplow. He thinks it's horrible. Horrible. But on the way, Thomas hit the snowplow so hard he broke. Soon the snowplow became so broken it fell apart. And they took off the snowplow. You're a very naughty engine, said, and Thomas in the shed, looking very cross. The next day, Thomas came up with a snowplow. We should get your snowplow fixed, Thomas. No, thank you. I don't need a snowplow. I can do it myself. When Thomas was puffing through the tunnel, when he came out the tunnel, he saw a big snowbank. Cinders and ashes. Thomas stopped. Help. Help. Thomas felt very sad. Then Thomas heard a voice come in. It was Terence the tractor. Don't worry, Thomas. I'll get you out. Soon, a bus took one of Thomas's packages. Soon, Terence ran around the corner. Soon, he done a couple anti-cloud from Thomas and pulled him out. And then he had to pull Thomas out. Soon, Terence working very hard with his caterpillar track. Thank you, Terence, and I'm sorry I call your caterpillar trucks ugly. That's okay, Thomas. Your caterpillar trucks are amazing. They sure are. Thomas was happy. He's happy that Terence caterpillar trucks are useful after all, not just ugly. Thomas and Bertie. One day, Thomas was at a station. Then, a bus came out. Hello, my name is Thomas. I'm a tank engine. Who are you? Hello, I'm Bertie. I'm a bus. Nice to meet you, Bertie. Wait a minute, I heard about you. You have? Yeah, Terence had to rescue you from the snow. Thomas didn't like that. And I had to take your packages. Well, I can take my package too. Yep. How about a race, shall we? You're on. Soon they went off. Thomas and Bertie having a race. Bertie had to throw all the roads, and Thomas had a branch line to run on. Soon, Thomas and Bertie had to wait for a level crossing. Haha, I won! What's there? And came in. Ha! You think you won that far, Thomas? I can do better than that. You see? And Thomas Seymour was right. Soon, well, racing. Then Tom hooked up with a signal. Look what I won this one. Tom hoping he can race against Bertie.
look what that signal did slow you down there, Thomas.
Right. Maybe I can win this one. Okay. Ready to meet at the last station? You're on. Boom. Thomas and Bertie, steam off. Right to the signal. The fastest. Whoa! When Thomas and Bertie. Soon, they're almost to the station, and Thomas won. Hooray, I won! Wow, you beat me, Thomas. Well done there. Thomas was happy, but they did go in trouble. Bertie patches didn't like be buckle on bounds, and the fact control tell very dangerous for racing. They promise they don't want race again, but secretly Tom and Bertie will have another race. When you may ask? Well, who knows?